Okay, hello and welcome back to some more DAE Dead Cells, where it's been a while since I've recorded because I've had a backlog hugely of Dead Cells and really needed to record some other stuff and just have some time off from recording as well and catch up with other things. So, yes, I mean I haven't got around to doing the old Twitch streamy stuff yet, but it'll be coming soon. So these are the official channels. Obviously we're doing a daily challenge in the ancient sewers, right? So the spike swords is that when you've recently taken damage, that's not too bad. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the path. Seems like we've got a long way to go. Obviously I've shown you the official channels there. So have a sneak peek to see if there's any scrolls that were nearby there. Okay, is this the path? I mean, that's a short one. I'll take a look down there. Sometimes it's worth having a look. Okay, yeah, ancient sewers, so fighters and other things. Also, we've got every single thing, so we can take full advantage of everything. Okay, fighters, not necessarily the smartest play. Okay. Also, you know, we're getting completely poisoned as well. So healing with fighters chasing you as well isn't the best. We had recently taken damage, so of course we got a lot of advantages out of that. Oh, you want to come play? Speeding up to come say hello. Okay, so we got 2 skills already back in the game. So there's a bit of a walk back here, but an epic scroll of power immediately there. Triple levels is good because it really gives us a lot of advantages. Oh shit. That was dumb. I mean, you know, mushroom guy is kind of bad. On a daily, when we haven't got any scrolls, he might actually kill us. Right, so now that we're back in the game, it's not too bad, right? So we've got 3 skills up, which gives us a lot of health. Okay, pop some of these guys. Are those things meant to be in this area? I don't think they are they? Okay, I was trying to jump over it. Well, I mean, we will take on the elites, you know, we always take on elites. We don't fear the Reaper, we don't fear the elites. Even though it's like a big worm that is pretty scary, we can still take it down fairly good. Nice to be able to get back into form. Right, so that's a thing with damage reduction on it from projectiles. Okay, nothing else over there but the long path. We're not going left. Yes, we are. We'll drop down first, see if there's nothing in visible range. Right, so we get a few extra points. Right, just drop that to pop that guy as he chases us. Okay, so there's a mushroom here. There's a flashbang. I don't know if you necessarily want that. Worth having a look. Okay. I don't think we can get up there, so I'll just leave that to that. We did throw our skills at that guy again. Okay, which grenade's best? Let's bite a swarm, you know. Sort of a grenade, I guess. I guess it would count as a grenade cooldown, right? Okay. Popping that guy with the knife that comes out of our swords is kind of useful, right? So we got 1 point out of that. We're trapped down there. Nothing for us. Okay. Kill that mushroom because otherwise he's going to be a right pain in the ass. Okay. Ancient sewers. You're nothing. Right. How long we got left? 2 minutes 21. We can make this. Okay. As long as we're quick. Right. Just ignore that. We've missed it now. Oh fuck! It's you. No, you weren't even worth it. Okay. So 2 minutes 21. We can still take on the boss. Reasonable amount of time. Okay. We get killed by that though. Not really. Okay. No. Since when can you do that on platforms? That's new. Okay, that's cute. I'm calling that bullshit. Okay. I'm trying to heal. Right. That was bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. I thought he couldn't do that on those platforms. Apparently he can. Right, so we're through a lot of our heals. You should really get bonuses for not using your heals as well. That would be pretty good. Right, so I don't know if we do any extra damage on the bleed type. We don't have a secondary. Surprised we couldn't find a secondary in all battle. We literally went into his thing. Okay. Don't try to heal. That's stupid. Fuck. Okay. We're dead. Hold the right button. That would help. Okay. Well, I mean, few potato players there. We are warming back up to playing the game. Okay, we are super dead. Okay, right. Okay. Trying to heal was maybe not the best. Oh, it's not a secret. Sorry, it's a far clouds. Okay. I may have wasted that entirely every single time that I did that. Okay. Spiteful Sword could be used better. Okay. Roll quicker. You know, get your rolls on at the right time. Okay. Well, he's dead. Boom! With 47 seconds left to go. And a meaty skewer. Okay, so we did get an unlock. 1583, not the worst for getting back into the game. But we've got a nice little thing to go on with. Right, so obviously these are the official channels, and yes, I didn't put them up, and yeah, make sure that they are taken down. And hopefully I pressed the start recording button. So we've got firebrands and a blood sword. Again, I will play it my way or the highway. Oof. Nice one. That's a nice bow, isn't it? It's a rare blueprint as well, so not bad. We are doing a good bit of stomp damage. You flew out of nowhere off the screen. Since when could you fly from miles like that? Like, he literally flew. He had super dive or something. You know, he had certainly some sort of buffed flight. Okay. And again, I kill everything for the opportunity of gold weapons, and gold weapons are going to be the best list. I will do maybe the prison test this time, even though it's like a sort of warm-up run. I'd rather do the hardest way and, you know, get the maximum potential that we can. I think that means that we've got to go ramparts. And again, we're not really going to go caring about time doors, because I do not. I do not care about the times doors at all. I was trying to turn around Ignite, but then I saw he was already dead, so I stopped. Okay. We will, of course, go first into purple, even though we have a red sword. Like, you're dead, you know. Just pop him in the face with some fire and or shrapnel. It's ideal, completely. Right, get kicked off. Boosh! Stomping them isn't the worst idea either, right? So I'm pressing completely the wrong button there. Right, why aren't we going with that? This has got to be an upgraded one, right? No, just one that we can actually sell should be able to fill the need, so I might as well. Wasn't keeping an eye out for secrets, would have completely missed that. I pressed my firebrands before going down there actually, but apparently it didn't activate. Also, I may have been pressing completely the wrong button entirely as well. Nutcracker. No, it's not even better than our sword. Our sword is just way better. So he doesn't actually burn whilst we're transitioning, which is the awkward part of that. Like, tried to ignite him to get some extra burn DPS, but he stopped whilst we were in the animation. So it's not just us that was protected. Okay, well he did actually die from it, so it's not the worst. We still ended up dead. Okay. Music's a bit loud, right? Promenade of the Condemned. We're not going for the exit. We wouldn't even make the time door at that state. Law. Okay, some writing that's difficult to read. Maisie Williams didn't die here. Always gotta turn Malays into Maisie Williams jokes now for some reason. Like I said, she does do stuff with YouTubers, but I may be too small a YouTuber. No, that was beyond the door. I was wondering why I didn't get that ice cream then. It's because it's behind the golden pay gates, and we are not paying the pay gates. Okay, we have a regular grenade. Okay. Push right past him. I didn't mean to go through the floor past him. Okay, could we pick that up? I've clicked it 3 times. There we go. Okay. Just pop everything. Okay, this one thankfully isn't pay gated, but I'll put it in purple again. Should really put it in red, so we're not too bad on the next level, but you know what I'm like. You know what I'm like, and we do have a lot of red skills, so it would be actually not the worst at all, right? Well, we rolled past the guy's attack, but you know, then we just sort of muffled around and didn't really do anything. Right. Something in here. Just an exit path. Still, exit paths aren't the worst. You know, we do need to eventually go that way, so just pop him and then pop along. Pop. Okay. That shop we do not care about. Toxic sewers. Right. So that's just what's going to be along there. We're going to have a quick look along there. We can afford to do that. Like I said, time doors are not anything I care about. Activate the teleport is literally just a shop. But it's all paused while we're in here. So broadswords, Spartan sandals. So yeah, I think everything is like 1+ level 2. Everything you can get, right? So Promenade of the Condemned, to the Prison Depths, to the Ossuary, to the longest ever run in existence. No. But we are doing that. Like, we are literally doing that. But we're actually going to try and go to the graveyards, if we can. Okay, look who's here. Okay, so we'll put it into gold reserves. It's what we seem to be levelling up right now. Then, of course, plus 30% health. It's way better than noob trap HP, you know, literally survive once. No, there's no point in that at all. Promenade of the Condemned, easy mode for now, but leads to the prison depths, which is the hardest one. Definitely doesn't need us to go through toxic sewers. Do we need to go through toxic sewers to get to the guy though, or can I get to conjunctivitis through other means? Okay. No way of getting up here, so we'll just ignite that time door. Should allow me to curse through it, you know, it's like, if you miss the time door, you could curse it, but I guess it would defeat the point of it being a time door. Give it a super curse, you know, like 25 or something. Okay, I was trying to make that ledge, but I couldn't. Okay, so, is that literally just money? I just have to go check out. Yeah, literally just money. Yeah, it's not like I knew you were dying or anything, mate. Not like I could possibly have known that you would literally die from that damage. Okay, well, you need to die already and get my rolls on a bit better. Right, so I am trying to use the skills, but I'm just fucking up a little. Wow, you did not die. Also, we just threw the firebrand completely onto you. Completely intentional, obviously. Okay, try not to get stomped by that. Good. And again, we will fight our way through for the sake of trying to find something better. Quick bow 3, we're going to go a much better area, so no, we will not be wasting our money on that. Promenades of the Condemned, we're spending money in. Not promenades, you know. Assassin's Dagger 2. Mean plus 100% damage to a burning target and a backstab. Causes bleeding, but I mean the crit is 300, but the DPS is just not better. Whereas the cleaver is a purple. Okay. That fires a lot quicker, so I'm happy to go with this. Anyone up here? No, Hangman's news, but you know, suspected infection. This one was a dwarf, or she was no more than 10 or 12 years old. Let's just say she was a dwarf. Okay, and then we got this one, which a man of almost 40 years old, suspected of infection. Any secrets down there? No. And I'm not hunting all those flowers just for some money. I mean, that's like literally the most pointless thing you can do. Like, does anyone do the flower and key hunt for a tiny bit of money? Yeah. I mean, we just proved that we were completely pro there. Touch the spikes, but not get hurt by them. Only 2 pros can touch the spikes and not get injured. That's the true sign of a good Dead Cells player. You gotta kiss the spikes, but not get hurt. And yeah, also not get killed by that thing. You're teleporting into that? Oh. And don't be afraid to heal. Like, look at the million heals that we now have, the opportunity of, that we just will never use. We'll never use every single heal, so it's like, who cares? Just everything's on fire. But that's fine. Everything's on fire, but it's fine. Lol, it's mean. Oh, this guy's gonna get us! He was coming for us, and he would have got us if I hadn't have thrown down everything. Secrets. Completely intended to go down there, mate. You know, it wasn't like accidental. Also, we could just use the teleporter, but we have a spider room. Why do we need that when we can just fly? Okay. I did consider stomping again, but I was like, we're gonna fall on something, I know. Now that you're not invulnerable, okay, don't die to this guy. I said do not die to that guy. Okay, there's a door there, but nothing that we can do. Right, an ice grenade, 18 seconds, so it is a purple. Sure. Pivoting to purple, the correct thing to do, because we are a purple lord. And, you know, bleed purple and all that. Well, that was bad. So I got the grenade on the elite quickly. It's like, he's coming for us. No, he's also going to just fire at him. Oof, I wanted to crush him though. Like, can you crush the elite? Let's just mince him. Why is this elite zombie owning my ass? Don't sit in his range with 1 HP. Right, so damage from projectiles reduced. Okay, well, we need to go to this thing first, actually. Shit. Right, everything is killing us. Why? Right. Again, so long since we played it, sort of a warm-up. Right. Firebrands I need to replace with a bow. I'm not a firebrand lord, I'm a bow lord. I need my bows. I need my bows. Maybe I rely on the bows a little too much, but you know, we're not getting the damage I require. Shit, we used all our heals on this floor. Fuck me. Like, we would have been dead without all these unlocks. Shit. Okay. So we'll put this into, what? Survivability or red? I mean, you know, it's like, we might as well put it in red. An extra 10% damage, what's that going to save us, lol? As it would literally save our life. Okay. But, at this point, I would like to put in green, but I'm not going to. Might as well put it into purple. Okay, we will take that guy on last. We will take on everyone else first. Because, you know, we can get some interrupts, we can get some bleeds, and then our skills will also be, well, not working. Right, that's a 1-level boss doll. We cannot go into that, even if we wanted. It is not a lord or with a chicken, right? This is awkward. Right, do not stomp the spikes. This may just lead to a lord or... No, it's actually something. Okay. Is it an exit? Is this? I've just been playing Bot Colony and the amount of is-this memes in that you will not believe. The video should be up by now. It will 100% be up by now on YouTube and Twitch and even Dailymotion. It's already live on Dailymotion even before recording this. So, but the amount of is-this memes in it is crazy. Okay. Because I rolled, I tell you. The robots keep saying, "Is this? Did you mean?" And they don't say anything. It's just, "Is this? Is this what? Did you mean what?" Oof. The stomp of the ground underneath him. You are dead. You're dead. You are dead. We cannot stomp on that. Why did that one move and not that one? I'm not a robot, I tell you. I have actual intelligence. I'm not stopping to not say anything because I'm... That one was deliberate. Because I'm an artificial intelligence that does not know what I'm saying. Oh no. More traps. But we have balls. We do not fear the traps. We did fear them a little, but we do not back down from fear. That is the true killer. To back down... To be afraid is to be human. To back down from fear is to be something else. Like, true heroics is to be scared and face the fear head on, whereas, you know, not having fear is just psychopath. So true heroism is to see the fear and take it on face on. How do we get in there? I don't know. It's only a fire grenade, so who cares? We're taking a rose for our lover, but obviously you cannot ever use it anywhere. Okay. We can take that guy on before the thing goes down. Take him out for dinner first. You are a little bit quick, but we need to get our skills on before we even go to the prison depths first. So, you know, it's like back down now, you know, we'll never survive the prison depths. We need to get back in form before we go there, you know, get our speed on, get our quick attacks and dodges sorted before we take on the inevitable doom that lies before us in the prison depths. Is this the end? No. Okay, this one is another level which we can put into extra HP. A lot of extra HP, but obviously we need a chicken. We need a wall chicken. Delicious wall chickens are what is needed. I haven't seen one of those speech doors for ages where, you know, there's just a wall chicken going, oh, the heavy crossbow, it melts everything time. It's slow, which is not going to be good for us in, you know, everything's just going to be too quick for us to even do anything about. That's just the prison depth section. Again, you know, we're facing the danger head on. We're not running away from it. We are... I heard you. I didn't see you. And I was like, well, just shoot into the blast. I didn't realise you had... Okay. Oh. No. Okay. Thankfully we didn't take too much damage. Shit. Okay. Is this your death? Okay. Our HP is flashing, which I do not like. Okay. Stop cancelling the attack on this. It's always worse. Was he dabbing? I know you're just caught in the trap, but it's like... he's totally dabbing. Dibbing and dabbing along. Okay, we do need some health. Exiting wouldn't be the best idea. In fact, this is the exit. Nothing, no secrets. Okay, that's just the ossuary. There's never anything in there either, so it's like, what's the point of even doing that? And we cleared the floor, because we're not wimps, you know, we actually did it. I don't know how to get into there, I couldn't see it, so we'll not be exploring that too hard. Prison depths, let's go. I don't know if the ossuary commits us. I think the ossuary lets us choose either boss, right? So that should be fine. Okay, all into gold reserves. We've nearly unlocked it. Okay, we do not have anything worth leveling up. We will take the recover some HP source, because we like HP source. And we need it, really, you know. Like, the prison depths is spicy, it could use some HP source. Spicy HP source? Yum. To be transferred to the prison depths, you were meant to be infected. No, I didn't get to read the whole one. Okay. Why do you have a star above your... Ah! How have I never spotted that on the enemies that I've fighting? Or have you watched my runs and made it very clear? Because I like that. If you've actually watched my videos and listened to me and added that, I thank you. That's been what I've been looking for. And that might make it worth doing the running around shit that people like so much. Because, well, you can't see that. But we saw the scroll, which is one thing. But can we see if he has a gold weapon? You know, will that be something that still shows above their head like that? Or is it just if they have a scroll? Because the scroll was very visible. Okay. If I'm gonna stomp the floor, I'm gonna do it with this lord upon it, so that he dies. I wanted to take him out with me. Okay. A Groot's grenade. Amidst a toxic cloud. Sure, that doesn't sound good. It's purple as well, so we can root them in place with toxicity in our city, because the toxicity of our city is not pretty. I'm not going to do full System of a Down lyrics. You know, I had to stop it somewhere. Why was I so scared of that? Okay. Is there any other route? Number 1, let's go. Okay. It's because I haven't done like a trappy area for a while. Right. You can see what I'm doing. Is there something in there? There is, isn't there? There isn't? Okay. It's just debate. Debated! Okay. Is there nothing down there? I can't look down. But I don't think there's anything there, so I'm not going down there, because like there would be something on the map if there was something there. There isn't. Right, so bow and endless quiver 4. We have a level 3 crossbow that's not bad. I mean, I like the endless quiver bow as well, right? 350, 704. Plus 50%. And it does a lot of damage to a burning target. I really like the bow and endless quiver. Fuck it. That was a tough choice. We've sold the other thing now. I mean, you know, being able to mince everything would be good, but at the same time, it's like 2 hits with this and we do it. I mean, is it the thing damage per 1 bolt, you know, because obviously it does a lot of bolts as well. That might have made it. Wow, you're already late. That's not fair. No one said you could wake up, my friends. No one gave you permission to get up just yet. I preempted your arrival. You owned your ass. With 3 bows in your ass. I think that interaction wasn't the worst, considering he had the drop on us. Okay, so damage from projectiles reduced by 75% and stuff. Right, so it's just better, you know. We did a few blasts into him, and then it's like, no, let's just unload our bow. Right, so nothing. Is there anything else? There is a path. Right, we'll go back later. We're going down for now. Right, traps. Traps everywhere. Shit. This guy needs to just die. Get out of there. Stop whatever you're doing. Why did we do super rolls? That's way too many of those. Shit. Toxicity. Okay, now we can deal with them. Shit. Shit. Okay. Deal with these, then heal. Nope. You do not do it like that. Okay. This is why this is a scary place. But we've got to defeat it. Okay. Again, you know, run through everything in all for her. It's so much easier. Yeah, no shit. We've got balls. We take on the enemies. Right. I really need to sort out my fucking monitor because, like I said, that is delaying. That is all the delays, folks. Okay. We need to take care of some of these, then we'll come back to them. That's probably the way that you're truly meant to take on this guy. I don't know. This seems smart, you know. He's popped. Kung Lao. You're very easy from here with our bow and endless quiver. Okay. Don't get cocky. Don't get too cocky against this guy. Nope. Get out of that. Nice to meet you. You came very quickly at me. Okay. You might say that I saw it. You might say that bows is a little cheap, but you know, it's like at the same time, you know, we're actually fighting these things, and I don't. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone up there because I think our bow would have gone up there anyway. We might want to heal. We might want to level up as well, right? So this might be something good. It might just be a path. Right, so take care of him before he, you know, blocks all the enemies and we cannot see anything. Okay. Door is open. We will drop onto Kung Lao. Should heal. Definitely should heal. Why? I'm pressing both and like my thing wasn't coming out. He was making a bit of a sorry noise then. Okay. Did we get health back from these as well? I feel like when I'm pressing double we're going further. I don't know. Right. The health regen isn't the worst, but again, hello. No escape for you. Kung Lao, again, just beat all my bows. That guy was in the trap. Does that only do damage when we're close? I don't know. So there's no just ducking under his stuff now, because he does that charge, which is going to be scary. Do not be afraid to heal. We've done a reasonable amount of the floor that heal is acceptable at this stage in time. Very few teleporters. Right, so I guess that's the path to go back around. So again, oof, we can't not. Okay. He needs another elite archer. But we can still own his ass and he will not be taking us out at all. Easy. It's only a level 5. It's not even gold. What? I mean, it's a very, very slow sword, which is probably going to cause me some problems, but it's a lot of DPS increase. We can't really say no. It's got some interrupts on it as well, which isn't the worst. Sorry. Nope. I saw you coming. Barely. I was like, I'm getting out of here before we take out that guy. You know, it's like, yeah. We're trying to take out the thing that's making everything invisible, but I saw you. Tip your hat, Kong Lao. Tip your hat as me. Right, so the interrupts are definitely helping us in this level now. So I think maybe it's good that we got this. Okay. Oops. Ooh, for Goldie. Okay. Okay. Hello. I see you. Okay. I do like my bow, but it freezes, it does a lot of damage. We'll give it a shot. I mean, the freeze isn't the worst. I mean, if we freeze and then bomb. Ooh, actually, that feels good, right? We'll recycle this. I mean, it does seem like a waste of money now. But maybe it kept us alive, you know. It might have really helped us out throughout all of those interactions. Don't smash the door. It might have been what had been keeping us alive. But, you know, maybe I should have kept it, but who knows. I think our shotgun bomb would have done right. So we'll start off by the up here path first. Then we will go across there. So I saw the ossuary, and I think the ossuary will allow us to go to everywhere that we need to go. So I want to go to conjunctivitis, which maybe a freeze might be good for conjunctivitis actually. Slow swords, not so much, especially with the tentacles. Not really that ideal, right? So a throwing knife or a fire grenade. I mean, we've not really taken either, so you know, we'll stick with our cleaver. Ha ha ha! Lol, 4 heady rounds. Okay, then we'll go down here. Like I said, you know, we could afford to heal. We've kept our heal. It's all stuck up pretty good. This is a long walk under here. Okay. Oops. Nope. Right. Bend the knee. You bend the knee. That's it. Keep the knee bended. I do not bend the knee. You bend the knee. No. Shit. Okay. No. Could you die already? Okay. Like I said, I think there's some sort of anti-spam on the thing so that the freezes don't just stack forever. But we were getting some freezes out there. The ossuary is not quite where we're going yet. Let's explore. It's a shop. It's a trap! No, it's a shop. It's a shop from a trap! No, it's not a shop full of traps or a shop run by a trap. It's just a shop. The wolf trap 4. I do like that. But the root grenade serves the same purpose, right? I mean, you know, maybe not. The wolf trap is actually just better, but at the same time, it's going to be quicker to go and teleport. Right. So is there anywhere else that we want to go? No, there isn't. So let's go to the ossuary and face no bossuary. Right, so it's literally just an extra floor. Literally. So, you know, if you go into the prison depths, you might as well go slow, because you're going to be slower anyway, and, you know. Or the extra scrolls that you might get there. Ooh, we didn't fall on our face. Okay, so we could go gold reserves 4, but that's a long way away. So is there anything else? Vengeance. After being wounded. Traps, but we don't really care about traps. Melee attack on a nearby enemy with a projectile struck and it causes the projectile to fall out. And inflicts 201 damage. That's not bad. Bow and rip them out, you know. Stick a bow in it and then just do a melee hit. You could get a lot of damage out of that. I think that's pretty spicy. Right, so, I mean, slow down Thor. We probably could change it, but I feel like it's always just going to be Thor buffers. Yeah, Thor buffers. The Tainted Flask. Using a health potion adds a lot of DPS, but I imagine, does that replace your heal, or does it, you know, because if it's only damage and you don't get your heal, then it's kind of bad. So we might want to do maybe a Tainted Flask run one time and, you know, just see. But not for now. We'll do a Tainted Flask speedrun, you know, with one of the speeds. Speedster speedrun with a Tainted Flask might be ideal, you know, for when we're doing a fasty. But we're not doing a fasty pasty right now. This is very much slow. I mean, you know, that's closed like 10 minutes ago. We're never getting in there. No. You get frozen. You get frozen. Okay. No. And that just pops with that. That's tasty. You bend the knee, you bend the knee. Yes, we're doing a lot of damage on this floor. It feels good. This is good damage. I told you to freeze. I pressed it a bit late, but I did tell you to freeze. This is good damage. I like it. You know, this is very strong. This is going to be a fast ossuary. If we die here, then, well, you know, we don't deserve to play the game ever again. Ever. We should not be dying in this at all. Zero chance that we should be dying here. Right. Come on. Pick up that. Where's the pickup range on that? Nothing. Nothing! I pressed freeze. I would have you know. And why did you do it against the wall? That was very, very late. So those little haggis monsters could be a bit scary. They look like bagpipe haggis monsters. That's the native haggis, did you not know? That is what a native haggis looks like. They're not hairy creatures, it's all myths. The little ugly little spiky things like that. Okay, that's a very long tunnel. What is it with long tunnels in this one? Okay, so we will go purple, because again, the purple lording it up. I do have to wonder, actually, you know, if I end up with gold skills all the time and gold weapons, it's like, does it matter? Would I level up? Maybe I should level up, you know, green. Stick to green and hope for gold weapons, because that wouldn't be the worst. You know, it would give us the most HP source for our money. Okay, so everything is going to die. Oh, you are super slowed down, aren't you? And that's so really affecting my dodge. You were so slow that the dodge came out really little. Even Michael Jordan. No. Trying to make him die. Okay, we could potentially fuck up and, you know, still hit a Sonic in the back in our incompetence. You know, it's like, yeah, he's a frozen Sonic. And just bash him when he should be, you know. Don't hit him in the face even when he's frozen, because I think that's still going to really hurt us. Okay. I saw that. We easily passed through, that's what I was here, because I knew that we'd get tasty food eventually. Pop. Okay, freeze and then slam. Just slam that Sonic, slam that like button. No, I'm not one of those idiots that's like, eh, slam my like button, subscribe to everything, eh. No, I will literally announce my channels and, you know, accuse people of stealing my content when they have done, and, you know, maybe suggest you might want to go follow the Twitch stream, but I'm not going to say, hey, you know, every single video, please like, subscribe, yeah, comment, you know, all this trash that you're encouraged to do. I am still faster than you with that down swipe, even though you have started the animation before me. I think we're literally using his sword, but we don't get the fire effect that he has, right? That's why we don't go and hit Sonic in the back of the head. We can still use our skills, don't be afraid of using that. Like, we're so powerful at the moment that I'm not using my skills, but in a group of enemies, sure. That is absolutely the right situation. Let's just see what we've got coming up. That's literally the one thing that could kill us. And getting stomped on the head by that when we're stupid. Okay, we will pay for this. Purple, of course. Because it's going to have a scroll and a gold level thing, and, you know, it's just going to be good. Lore. Okay. Bag containing nothing, but I see the secret path. There's a letter folded up at the bottom. The king's methods are going nowhere. Alchemy? What is this? The Flash? Okay. There is further secret areas. Nope. Just a desk. I really expected something else. No more secret areas, no more secret areas. Interesting, okay. There's an area up there, but it's not secret. Okay. Kung Lao. Kung Lao is a little scary. No balls if we don't get that fucking thing. Right. But I will explore what other terminals we got first. Ooh, no, it's a time door. Go that way. Let's see what enemies we got coming up. You know, if we've got easier enemies, we've got easier enemies. That's all chained behind there. That's a scroll. Another level in purple for even more damage. Even more stuff. Okay, if this is an elite, it's not. It's just a thing. See, we don't want to take on an elite. Is pretty much all that we're really going. Right, so Cleaver 5 over Cleaver 2. Well, you know, easy. Easy upgrade, don't even need to read it. Even though we are taking double damage. Pretty bad. But I guess if we're going to go for a cursed chest, you know, it's like double... How do you get to that teleporter? Taking double damage from one hit killing you is, you know, still death. So it's actually going to help us, because, you know, dealing double damage is going to make us just blow everything to death. It's not what I meant. Okay, so it's not even gold? Or is it still colourless? It's still colourless, right? Unfortunately, it's not rooting anything. Goodbye, root grenades. Root grenade would have actually been pretty good for the boss. We can take off doing the double damage stuff. Which is why I'm not so concerned, you know. We're mincing everything, so it's like, it's not the worst, okay. Just do not die now, which would be the worst. Okay. Get out of there and be concerned, because those guys can, you know, sneak up on you, especially from that thing, right. I'm just waiting for this guy to come over here and be an issue. They didn't count towards my target. I'm kind of surprised at that. Okay, so 7. You were just what I was concerned about in my mind. I was like, those things, we might not be able to get close enough to them to hit them before they hit us. They're the only thing that could screw that, right? Literally just, I knight you, Sir Kung Lao of the Kingdom. Sorry, I lost your head there. Okay. So we have to line strat it a bit. It's like, those things are the only thing that could kill us. And they would instantly. Okay. Boom! Okay, now we don't need to care. We still are concerned about double damage because it will kill us, like, in an instant. You are very aware how instantly that will kill us with double damage on this floor. Okay. So even single damage, a Kung Lao can just mince our health. Double damage, and it's like, boop, we're dead. We're so dead that it's not even a joke. Okay. Wild haggis has appeared. Okay. Sorry, you wild haggises. That's why they made the bagpipes. It's in tribute to the wild haggis. Did you not know that bagpipes are made from haggis skin? Literally, I mean, you know, it's literally just dyed haggis skin. So, yeah, they make them with the pipes hanging out in tribute because they look so similar to the haggis. Like, very much a tribute to the haggis. Very... That thing was going to go off with us. Nope. I was trying to roll from that, not sit on it. Okay. Well, actually, we've still got a lot of health. I hate that. I hate it when it does that. It's like, oh, you meant to go through the teleporter, did you? No, I was stood on and trying to collect the sinew slicer. But I was also at the same time trying to avoid being taken out by the thing above us with double damage on. That was risky, standing there in its damage range whilst recycling that and hoping for the duck. It was like, ooh, will it count? You know, will it come for us? Will it have its circumference take our head off? Okay, nothing that we've missed. There's still a big root, and you know, we've got a fair bit of health though, so you know, we've got enough damage left in us. Nope. Okay, we got the interrupt on. That was the world's slowest combat. Like, the 4 times slow is actually really, really slow. Okay. Do not be afraid to heal. Okay. Taking the double damage is like the contradiction to my rule that we shouldn't die down here, because, you know, the taking and receiving double damage is the one exception that allows, you know, that could kill us. We don't have to grenade anymore, actually. What am I trying to do? I was trying to grenade it, and then I was like, failing utterly and pressing the wrong buttons again. Pressing all the wrong buttons at the wrong times. It's not helpful. It's not helpful at all, right? So we've got 2 heals left. Empty. Okay, nothing interesting. Nope. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Say hello, but wave goodbye. I wasn't about to go down there. Oof, all of you popped. I'm so sorry. You popped out for a second and you were gone. Nope. The double damage is going to be a concern though. No lie. You know, maybe it's helpful, maybe you could like do double damage, curse swords and all this other stuff to never get hit. But it's a very ballsy maneuver to do that. Shield bearer just died instantly. Tasty. Okay. Just for money. Was it worth it? Well, yeah, because okay. I will do the traps up here. Why did my sinew slicer not go out? Why did my sinew slicer still not go out? Don't be afraid to heal, especially with double damage. Like, no joke. Black Bridge. We're going to the conjunctivitis zone if we can. I think we can. Shit. I don't think we can. Why can't we go to conjunctivitis? Okay. There's still an area we haven't looked through. It's worth it. Totally worth it. Why can't you go to conjunctivitis from here? Is it going to be too easy if we do that, I guess? Just let that deal with Sonic. Oh. Can I just freeze you to death? I had to wait for him to thaw to hit him. To turn around so that we could get him. Don't even need to wait to take on Kung Lao. Like, you know, who cares? I'm not going to leave my money. We don't really care about the money, but we'll not leave it. So I guess it's just a run to go through to, you know, maximise our opportunity to win. Like, the most scrolls, the best gear, and then we'll go through to win. This should be a good run, you know. We're doing pretty good so far. So if we can get a gold level sword, you know, maybe, hopefully something quick would be the best. Okay. So, I mean, we're putting it into Ripper because Ripper lets us pull out the arrows and, you know, cause a lot of damage. You are not going to give us anything, so don't know why you're saying hello to me. Blackbridge. So we are taking on the boss that might benefit from the wolf traps and the poison ivy trap, but, you know, I guess we've got to freeze, so it doesn't matter. We can freeze concierge in place. Shit, I knew that I was thinking, why am I thinking I should be changing my level skills? Because of the double damage, right? This is double. I'm in trouble. That was pretty stupid of me. I like how that goes through that. Right. Shit. No. I was trying to beat it. I don't know why I was trying to beat his skill. Why am I trying to beat his skill? Do not die to him now. Okay, he is 4 times slow, so, you know, he will be super fucking slow. Just heal through. Don't know why I was trying to race that with heal. The double damage, I should have taken it off. That was fucking stupid. So join us again some more. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.